Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new Minecraft video. Today I'm doing 5 best defenses for your Minecraft base. Now you can use this in any version, it's just using regular blocks. Nothing too crazy, just some cool stuff you can add to your base if you get bored. And if you guys want me to do future videos of defense bases or any kind of bases, please leave a like, and if you enjoy this channel and enjoy the videos, please subscribe. Alrighty, let's get right into it. Hello ladies and gentlemen, so today I'm going to be doing 5 different cool defense bases, and to start out I am going to go ahead and let's just build a wall. Now this can really be any block, but I'll go ahead and use obsidian. And yes, I'm in creative just because it's easier to get get all the different blocks you need. So you go to this block. This is 1, 2, 3. So you go 3 out, place, and then you build a wall all the way around, and it should stay 2 blocks away from the base. So go all the way down here, and you have 1, 2, and it'd be the third one. 1, 2, and the third one. 1, 2, and the third one. Okay, and then once you get back around here, you can use obsidian all the way around. And this just gives your base something, because obviously this wall isn't going to be that strong against players. A player with a diamond pickaxe or netherite pickaxe could just break through it after we're done building it up. But the other traps are for players. This is more of just defense against mobs, and so that way we can use it to space ourselves out. Okay, do a little bit more. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I really want to do more of this content in the future. I really like making cool defensive bases, and I feel like we could do a lot of them. So let me know if that's something you'd be into. Okay, now what we're gonna do is spawn an iron golem in each little corner. Okay, now that is enough to deal with mobs alone. Now for our next. Now this is the observer. So what this does is anytime a block is placed, so say I place a block here, it'll light it up back here, which makes a redstone. It basically makes the redstone kick. So you can have explosives or really just anything you need come out. You could do this with TNT, lava, really kind of anything. Now for this I chose decay arrows because they're personally my favorite. They do a lot of damage. In fact, they do more than poison. They just don't last very long, but if you shoot enough of them, they're very deadly, very fast. But now that we're done with that, we can go ahead and do this. Okay, now that we have our building block, we can go ahead and do this. No, I messed that up. 1 second. Alright, now we just place the sand. All the way up to the observer. Okay. Now it should work. Now we're going to go ahead and fill in on the side. Now I'm going to do 360 around the base. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what I did was I took all the dispensers and I have them pointing up. So basically, if you break one of these, it'll shoot from out of here. And I realized that they're shooting straight up in the air, but it would actually do some damage because if you just broke through and tried to run through, it would hit you most likely. Okay, now on to the next part, which would be the sand and gravel. Now, we're going to go ahead and add an extra layer of sand and gravel. So we can go ahead and put all that away. We don't need that anymore. Make sure you fill all the dispensers up, every single one of them, so that way if any of them go off, it would shoot an arrow. Okay, now let's add the sand and gravel all the way around. Okay, now that we have our first layer, we can take the lava and just spread it all around. Make sure it's good and spread out. And basically, if they break the sand, it's just going to make it flow out. And you're going to do multiple layers of this, which I will show you what it looks like in just a minute. Wrong block. Okay, now you go ahead and take one more. There we go. And now you make this 2 layers as well. Okay, now we have another level. And just to show you guys, there is sand and obsidian between the lava and the base, so it will not set your base on fire. I know that's a very scary thought. Now this is our base inside that we are protecting. We have a TV, a nice couch, some armor stands, and some basic materials, and our bed. This is our protected point. That's the whole reason for protecting this place. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and add a 3rd and 4th layer. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is all 4 layers done. And now I know what you're thinking. Why not just build over and you'd be safe and free to go up here. But our next defense is going to be able to take care of that. Alrighty, so you count out 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And we'll just go ahead and do 5 just to be careful. And that's 5 out. Okay, now we're going to go to built height limit. All the way up. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be using gravel. Gravel would just fall the whole time, and that would take forever to build. But, okay, here's height limit. Now, let's go ahead and use our obsidian. And we can go ahead and replace that. Okay. Now we can go ahead and go here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so 19 over from this. You guys will see what I'm doing here in a second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that'll be 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And that'll be an extra 5. Okay. So we'll go out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go to height limit again. When I first started playing, this was definitely not built height. This has definitely been upgraded since. Okay, and now we can go ahead and go this way. And we can go ahead and just to make sure we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go all the way back up. Takes a long time to get back and forth, but it is very worth it. Okay, this is built height limit. Oh, no, that's built height limit. And that's 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we can go ahead and go this way. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what I'm going to be doing is basically building a giant lava wall that you can't build over. Okay, let's build height limit. And we can go all the way out here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go all the way over here. And we can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all the way back up. Sorry guys, I know this is a little bit boring to do all the math, but it's also just to make sure that you don't burn your own base up in lava. But the advantages are awesome. You get a giant wall of lava that nobody can go through and nobody can build over. Okay, and now we can just connect these. And now we can just go ahead and pour lava all around the outside. And then we can break those towers here in a second. Now I'm working on removing all of the giant annoying towers, but I also wanted to show you guys this because it's super awesome. Just watching how slow it falls. I don't know, something about watching lava fall is awesome. And it builds a protective layer. Okay, now we can break all the rest of the towers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is now what the base looks like. Let's go ahead and go up here and just sit on the wall and look at this. This is absolutely insane. One of the biggest bases I've ever built, but it was definitely worth it. So now nobody can build over because height limit is 320. And what it looks like from the outside is just this absolute massive tower. Now I want to do something real quick, and it might mess up the design for a second, but I promise I'll fix it. Okay, now go ahead and do that. Okay, so 2 out from that obsidian wall, build another wall. Oh, that was far. And just stay on the borders of the lava. Now what I'm doing here is I'm adding another layer of liquid, but this one will be of water. It'll mainly make the base look cool, but it'll also make anything that goes in it drowned before it even gets to the lava. Okay. Now all the way around. Until you get all the way back around. Okay, now you can go ahead and place the water. And just place the water on all sides. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is now what it looks like. So once you get through the water, you have one layer before the lava. And this also creates a cobblestone wall, which is very annoying to deal with, but the main reason for the water has not come yet. But I'm about to show you guys why I put the water here. Because, watch this. When I stand in the water, notice how I flow out. Even if I try and walk back in, it slows me down because it's pushing me farther out. And no matter what, even if I'm all the way over here, it still pushes me out. So this goes to my next trap. So we're gonna start building 2 deep past this water hole. Go ahead and place 2 wide on the whole way down. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have the 2 wide hole all the way around, now you need to make it 5 deep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now do that for all the blocks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we can go ahead and place all the TNT on the second block down. And go ahead and fill all of this with TNT. Don't worry, at this point it's not going to do any damage to your base. It's simply not strong enough. But then you get all the TNT stacked in there, and the whole point is they fall in this hole. Once they fall into the TNT and they drop down here, now you have nowhere to go, and you're stuck while everything's exploding. Now for the second layer, all you need is sand. That's really awkward and just really weird and random. It's snowing, but okay. So you go ahead and place all the sand down on top. Then we grab our pressure plate and we place it all around on every block of sand. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and fill in, and I will be back in 1 second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so a mob stepped on all the TNT and it exploded. But, so he exploded it, so I didn't get a chance to really show it. But you pressure plates the whole way down, and as soon as a player steps down, that is what happens to them. But if you look through all of this, you'll notice that here there is no sustained damage. Now, there is some snow, sadly, because it was snowing earlier, but if we go ahead and break those, should be all good. But yeah, guys, that was my final idea for this video. I really enjoyed this video. Looks like the TNT did do a little bit of damage over here, but still the base is so strong that it didn't even matter. But anybody that got close to the base would have been vaporized all the way around. So I guess if you want to put a gate so that way animals can't just walk on the TNT, that would be suggested. But that is all for today, guys. See you guys in the next video.